Das heißt wie schöne Nacht oder good night. Beautiful night. I come to you higurashi now. I hope you enjoy. Go away. I need to change the Duolingo shit. Second, please. I'm gonna do this now before I forget it again. Sorry it takes forever. Yeah, no, there's no fucking Duolingo here. Ah, there. And it's gone now, yeah. Now add higurashi because that's what I play, right? Okay, should be alright like this. Sorry about that, continue now. He wasn't confident that I could currently explain the situation to Oishi-san. But I didn't need to right now. Right now I needed to know about Rena. That's right, I was planning to ask Oishi-san about Rena, but Rena's little visit had interrupted the conversation. What was true and what was false, I couldn't tell. The one thing I knew was the single grim reality that Rena was suspicious. I might be able to figure something out if I ask Oishi-san about her. Up until now, I had regretted it whenever I forced myself to ask about things that I was better off not knowing. But looking at it that way, you could say I hit rock bottom. There was a possible way I could feel any more regret than I did right now. No, not Teresa, I wanted to know if there was anything beyond this I would regret more. Forget about tomorrow. It wasn't out there's realm of possibility for something to happen tonight. Yeah. I wanted to know everything I could. Was absolutely not going to die like this. Of course not. Not without knowing anything. I definitely want exclamation mark.
竜宮レナさんのことですか？調べましたよ。まあ簡単には。
I understood that Oishi-san was talking in circles, like always. A bit meat, I dug so deep. It'd be hard to discuss with you since you're her friend, of course.
その簡単な全てを知りたいんです。
あなたが聞いて面白いような話はありませんよ。
大石さん、
I spoke as calmly as possible to Oishi-san, who was continuing to avoid this issue. And then I say that
竜宮レナは怪しいと思っています。過去の事件がたとえお社様のたたりによるものだったにせよ、竜宮レナは関わっています。
レナさんが怪しいと思える具体的な証拠があるのですか？
the manner in which Oishi-san spoke became very firm. Does the doctor have some sort of proof? That was him talking as a detective.
状況証拠だけです。
そうですか。
I could tell even over the phone how disappointed Oishi-san was. Pulling on the fishing line when he feed a bite, only to reel in the bait. Disappointed but ready to cast the line once more. That's how it seemed.
大石さん、目に見える証拠がなければ動けないんですか？
But I mean was, you can't come and save me without proof. I stuck that barb in there. As Oishi-san laughed roundabout ways of saying things, he understood me just fine.
大丈夫ですよ。あなたは私が守ります。
That was not the least by reassuring. Oishi-san was just using it to continue his investigation. I was just going to get killed and my corpse would be an important piece of evidence. This was all I was.
大石さんの捜査は俺の生死と無関係でしょうが、俺は死ねば終わりなんです。
Oishi-san went silent on the other end of the line. That may have been too blunt, but I didn't care. All I needed to relate to Oishi-san was that I'm currently in a very dangerous position.
だから話してください、レナのこと。サトシは転校しました。多分俺もそれほど遠くない将来、レナの言う転校をするでしょう。
Transferring out, of course.
ですが大石さんには俺の死体を見つけること、現にサトシの死体だってまだ見つけられてない。
前原さん、どうか落ち着いて。
It wouldn't serve anything if I continued to scream about my mistrust in the police. It would seem that I could only depend on myself and the bed Satoshi left behind to protect myself. Then I at least wanted to know about what happened before Arena transferred schools.
つまらない話になるのは覚悟の上ですね。
Oishi-san releasing my reserve couldn't be swayed, finally caved.
今の俺にとってつまらない話は何一つありません。お願いします。
まずいくつかお断りすることがあります。
はい。
他言無用でお願い。また内容には一部憶測も、全てが真実ではないかもしれないということです。
真実ではないかもしれない。言ってる意味がよくわかりません。
ひなみ沢の連続開始事件は捜査本部がありません。毎年の事件はここに扱われています。ですから竜宮レナが捜査線に浮上したことはつまりですね、
レナの調査は警察としてでなく個人として行ったということですか？
ご理解いただけて助かります。話のほとんどは電話 もしくは会って聞かせてもらったものばかりです。ですから裏が取れていません。鵜呑みにしないでほしいということなんですよ。ご理解いただけますね。
全部聞いた話だけなんですか？
ええ、申し訳ないです。個人調査ですのでね。
あれ、以前レナのカルテを見たって言いませんでしたか？確かにそう聞きましたよ。
Uchi-san had paused for a moment on the other end of the line.
そんなことも言いましたかね。気のせいということにしてください。
I didn't care about Uchi-san having certain obligations and responsibilities. I also didn't care if there was no proof. Even if they were just rumors, there's no smoke without fire after all.
話してください、大石さん。
わかりました。
Uchi-san finally opened those tight lips of hers. It seemed that Rena lived in Hirasawa a long time ago. She had moved to Ibaraki Prefecture just before starting elementary school. Then following that, right after transferring, the unfortunate incident with the breaking of the school windows happened. Then Rena confided to the doctor. It was Higurashi-sama. This was everything I knew.
私が知る話も前原さんと大きくは変わりません。
では、どこを詳しく調べたんですか？
I didn't need to ask. It was the incident right before she transferred back to Hinamizawa.
レナが起こした事件と、その後の医者での告白ですね。
はい。
大石さんはその内容を知っているからこそレナたちを疑っているんですね。
ええ、疑っています。
やはりレナたちが犯人。
ああ、いえ、疑うとはそういう意味ではないんです。
Oishi-san was the type of person to say things in confidence, but these particular words were less than reassuring.
じゃあ何を疑ってる？
お社様お社様のたたりって本当にあるのかな。
Oh my god.
なんてまあ。
Oishi-san's laugh was quite dry, certainly not the kind that would make you want to join in. Oishi-san resumed the conversation about the dubious circumstances behind Satoshi's disappearance. The course of events leading him to death into Reina's past. Just then there was thunder in the distance, and a heavy rain started pouring down. Cool. It came without warning, a downpour fiercely beating the ground. I had left the window in my room open a crack to let the heat out, like... What the fuck? The violent wind danced into my room, making the curtains flap wildly. Curtains, I'm not sure.
どうしました？
あ、いえ、急にすごい雨が。すみません。どうぞ続けてください。
I got up but still on the phone and grasped the window.
はじめに事件と申し上げましたが、学校側も被害者も告発していないので、正式には事件ではないのです。でですね、こ この辺りがどうも関係者皆さん口が被害者の一人は片目に後遺症を残すぐらい殴られているのにもかかわらずです。学校側かもしくは表沙汰になるのを望まない何者かがいろいろね。またカウンセリングを担当した神経科医も職業倫理に厳格な方で。もしもし前原さん聞こえてます？
There was a picture of a person standing by the light near the mailbox. The Sultan. Even in this torrential rain, they didn't have an umbrella. They were unquestionably drenched from head to toe, or from head to toe, sorry. In this shower, which more resembled a waterfall, droplets of water dripped down from her hair. Just standing there, both arms dangling at her side. In one hand was a stack of boxes wrapped in cloth. Her eyes focused on my room, focused on me as I was about to close the window. Her mouth was methodically repeating a chewing motion. It was as if she had something hard to chew in her mouth, with her cheeks puffing out. What could she be eating over there? How could it be that at this time I was more inflated by Rena instead of the shocking developments being brought to light by Ishisan? If it hadn't started raining, I wouldn't have gone to the window. Then I wouldn't have noticed Rena, nor would I have noticed that. Rena's mouth was moving in the same pattern. She wasn't eating something, she was repeating something. What was it? Was she repeating? To me? What was she saying? And why was I right up against the window fixated on her?
もしもし前原さん聞こえてますか？もしもーし
ごめんなさい。
え、前原さん
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
もしもし前原さんどうしましたか？
Even in this torrential downpour, Rena was still apologizing. The other servants served me through the Sultan's healthy right with my right hand, blocking a few of the outside. Alright, I think it's good. But even doing that, Rena's relentless apologies still reached my ears. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I forgive you for this, will you forgive me for that? Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Yeah, that's gonna continue now. Yamete kudasai. I'm sorry. There we go again. Gomennasai, 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 gomenne, 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 gomenne. Gomennasai, gomennasai, damn it. Why should I have to forgive her? I'm the one who wants to be forgiven. What part of me can't you forgive? I won't be killed. There you go again. If you won't forgive me, then I won't forgive you either. That's what I won't forgive. Won't forgive. Yeah. Yoshike kudasai. Come in there.
前原さん、聞こえてるなら返事をしてください。もしもーし。
Poishi's talking to no one. Alright, take a break and I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed this a lot. So until the next time, またね。